If we don't get anything with the rat, then they started to apply with monkey. Then they slowly started with the rat. So this is what the earlier period our ancestors did. So this Panchasloka, that's holistic understanding of human life. The humans having five layers, that is physical body, energy, mind, intellect, and consciousness. So through health balances all the layers. Next slide here. So, humans having five layers, what I said, the energy, physical body, mind, consciousness, and intellect. So, true health balances all the five layers. So, here, yoga, pranayama, and meditation harmonize these layers. Modern wellness is rediscovering what was known 2000 years ago. So this is best example for this philosophical foundation of our ideas. So even today, schools in Tamil Nadu use yoga and mindfulness sessions to reduce stress, reflecting the ancient principle of harmonizing body, mind, and intellectual. So when we do yoga and when we do meditation, we can have peace of just peaceful mind, and we will our analytical thinking will be increased. So science, many sciences and many recent researchers have proved that. So this is what our Indian knowledge system, and as academicians and researchers, we are in need to preserve and document and scientifically prove those things to the world, entire world. So ethics and dharma, that is knowledge with the responsibility. Knowledge without ethics can be destructive. IKS emphasizes dharma. So using knowledge responsibility for life, society, and environment. So there's a lot of examples. If we take artificial intelligence. So technology like AI and genetic engineering has helped, that definitely help man. But there are some guides, ethical guidance, how we have to use that AI and how we have to use this technology. There are some ethics. So this ideas teaches knowledge is powerful only when applied responsibly. That is what Dharma. So the ancient text cautioned the rulers and scientists to consider social welfare before acting, a principle that's still relevant to policy making today. So this is what just really we have to wonder, and thanks for taking this IKS. Then research methodologies in IKS systems. Research in IKS combines textual study, field work, experimental validation, and interdisciplinary integration. So, how, for example, I can tell about our research on IKS. As I said, as I mentioned earlier, what we are doing with IKS is ecological wisdom of Shiva Purana, a part of Tiruvasakam. So, how this Tiruvasakam supports sustainable development goal. Actually, the sustainable development goal was spoken in 2015. Okay. Earlier it was Millennium Development Goal. Then later on it was developed as Sustainable Development Goal. But this Tiruvasakam Sivapurana was written earlier days. More than we don't know exactly how the date of that. But in that Sivapurana, it has been mentioned how to preserve water, how to just give equality. What is equity? Now the people are speaking on equity and equality. But in the earlier days, it was given what are the civic activities. So in the temples, even I could find in the movies, it was mentioned that our ancestors preserved the seeds on the Kalasa and all. So we know such things. Apart from that, how these actually those seeds are preserved. How I can say, it is a tradition. It is a custom to do Kumbhabhishekam on every 12 years. Okay, so if we take the historical background, there will be some scarcity for food for every 12 to 15 years. It is historically proven. So, at the time of scarcity for food, no seeds can be provided to the people. That is the first reason to preserve seeds on the top of the temple in the Kalasa. Second case, how the organic seeds can be preserved using those Kalasas. That is the second reason. This is one of the symbolic activity. For each every 12 years, they do Kumbhabhishekam. At that time, they remove all those rocks and they just give and distribute to all. That is the tradition. The second tradition is in every temple they have a temple tank. What is the reason of this temple tank?
നീ കിളമ്പോ മണി ഏഴാഴ്ച കിളമ്പോ പവർ കിളി ஏன் டாபிக்கா எனக்கு எனக்கு ஒன்று எடுத்துட்டார் அவரு தேவி பிரசாத்தா அவர் விட்டு கொடுக்க வேண்டியதானே போட்டிருக்காரோ புரியல அப்படிலாம் ஒன்றும் இல்லை நீ பார்த்துக்கோ நீ வேற வேலை இருந்தா அவங்க தான் போடுவாங்க போடும் சாயங்காலத்துல போடும் கவனிக்கிறதுல ஒரே தலைவலியா இருக்கு பயங்கரமா இருக்கு சிவா கொடுத்துருக்கு கொடுக்க சொன்னேன் கால் பண்ணான் கரெக்டாக ஒரு 5:55 கூட்டிடுமா அப்படி உட்கார முடியாது நானும் கொடுத்தேன் எனக்கு அங்கே கொஞ்ச நேரத்தில் ஒர்க் ஆகலமாக்கா யூடியூப்பில் லிங்க் ஆகாமல் போயிடுச்சு நான் இன்னொரு யூடியூப்பில் கொடுத்துருக்கேன் எனக்கு ஒர்க் ஆகலை உடனே தான் அவனுக்கு சரியில்லைங்க நான் இப்போ தான் இருக்கேன் சரியாச்சு நான் என்னோட சேனல் இன்னொரு சேனல் கொடுத்துருக்கேன்
So you are practicing this such methodology. There are many methods. Just what we are going to take in this VKS based on that. There are many methods approved in knowledge system under this one. So I think it combines textbook study, field work, even mixed method, anything. As usual, the reason method. What if again mind games? What is the doing? Finding what is the use of finding the Sivacentric activities and interpreting this Singapurana with the subtitles and everything. What is the goal? What is the key of that? Yeah, what we want to be we give them the vocabulary of words and preserve our culture. So even we have to make sure the want to control the open condition. Okay, we draw the borders or bonds make counters on the wall. We can control the open condition. So in the name of
Need that how to
we
use
are
it.
preserving the culture. That is what's happening here.
How to use that
So
charge.
let's if we take this research methodology. So
Except the charge.
as I have touched
Slowly,
on
slowly, convince
the
the coach
tradition
and
and
meet it.
modern science work together
How
and
technical elephant.
many of the methods can be taken
Huh?
as usual with the as per what we want to do system.
அதேதான்
Those methods can be
pieces.
utilized.
சரியா அதைத்தான் நானும் சொல்லுவேன் ப்ளீஸ் ப்ளீஸா கொஞ்சமா படிச்சோன்னா ஈஸியாக படிச்சிடலாம் சரியா
Continue to solve problems today. First one is this Ayurveda prevents lifestyle diseases. Then traditional farming preserves the soil biodiversity. Temple time conserves water. And architects reduces energy use. And then one more thing, communities in Madurai still rely on temple camps and traditional farming methods to maintain harmony. So this is a living example of IKS. If we take another thing, so what is the main? Can anybody say what is the main reason of celebrating this Vinayaka Chaturthi Puja? I want to ask you the rituals. What is the main
Why do we
reason?
celebrate?
Can anybody?
No. No, this-
And I get the first one. Unity, 50 was celebration. For unity. Okay, fine. Anything else? Anybody else? The main reason of knowledge? Any main reason of just celebrating this Vinayaka Chaturthi? Okay, let me. Actually, what we are doing, what we now are doing is entirely different. Actually, what we have to do, is we have to dig the food tanks and take those slaves. Fine. So during the season, during the September, October, Vinayaka Chaturthi falls on. During that period, we dig the tank, temple tank, or wood, or this public tank, anything we used to dig. That will
It
help
means-
to preserve the water.
means,
That is the main reason of celebrating this Vinayaka Chaturthi. So we used to do this guidance of Vinayaka, digging water, stream. Everybody used to do that. But nowadays, what we are doing is simply we forget everything and we take maybe a plain cement Vinayaka, chalk Vinayaka, everything we are doing. We don't know the real reason of celebrating those things.
Yes, madam.
Ma'am, is there any person from outside of Tamil Nadu, ma'am? Kuppuswamy, ma'am?
And dear participants, is there anyone from outside Tamil Nadu? Yes, Parvati MS.
Okay, fine. So you know what is what. In Tamil Nadu, every temple will be having a Salaviriksha. The main reason of having this Salaviriksha and a kind of this tree will be preserved as Salaviriksha. They don't cut the tree. They just preserve the tree like anything. So what is the main reason of having the Salaviriksha is preserving and medicine and some hello, somebody has raised a question. As I'm using mobile, I put it is there the chat. Your plus two members are raising the hand for the long way.
No, that's okay, ma'am. Ma'am, you continue and we can answer the questions later, madam.
What is Salaviriksha? Anything? So after this, during the review session, we can ask.
Yeah, yes, madam.
So I put it.
Ma'am, you please continue, madam, and we shall answer the questions later. Ma'am, it's visible, madam. Ma'am, it's a visible, real world applications. Yes.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I tried to read the question, that's why I missed this PPT. Just 2 seconds, I will share my PPT.
Ma'am, it's visible now. Yes, madam. Real world applications of IKS.
So, what we are talking about is the Salaviriksha. So, the Salaviriksha is decided, how it was decided, the region which will be affected by some just diseases. The Salaviriksha will be supporting to cure those diseases. That will be considered as Salaviriksha in the earlier days. So, we want to preserve those trees in the temple. That is how the Salaviriksha has been mentioned. It has been just proved in the earlier books, in the just in
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Yes.
what is the main reason of if it is not no issues, I hope I have sent to the organizers. We can talk on it, and just you can connect the PPTs. So the main about the architect that reduces energy use. So this communities, that is what I was talking. I hope. The next one is integrating farm and present and moving forward with the future. So the main objective is the future lies in intelligence. So modern science provides speed, ideas provide direction. So together they offer sustainable, ethical, and holistic solutions. So this knowledge without directions overwhelms and wisdom guides us to live meaningfully. So we have to integrate both knowledge and wisdom, past and present, to have a sustainable development. So this
கவுண்ட் மட்டும்
I
வாங்க
would
முடியல
like to
நீங்க
conclude
ஆரம்பிக்கிறோம் பாப்பா
teacher knowledge
வளர்ப்பேன் நிறைய கிடக்குது பாப்பா அவ்வளோதான் பாப்பா இருக்கு பழசாயிடுச்சுன்னு என்ன அர்த்தம்
ரெண்டு மூணு கலர்லாம் இருக்கு நிறைய சின்ன வயசுல இருந்த ஞாபகம் இருக்கு ஒண்ணுமே நான் படம் வச்சது
பாப்பா இருக்குமா
முடிச்சு காம்போசிஷன்
so that
இது
knowledge
போக
is
முடியாது
powerful only when that is guided by wisdom, observation, reasoning, ethics, and sustainability concepts. These traditional practices are relevant today. So integration of modern and ideas leads to holistic solutions. So as I said earlier, in Tamil Nadu, if we talk on the local wisdom in Tamil Nadu, that is the living examples of ideas. We can talk temple tanks in Madurai, tanks that recharge groundwater. Then village practices, organic farming and crop rotation that can be just taken as
சாப்பிட்டியாம்மா
living
ஏதாச்சும் ரெண்டு சோப் சாப்பிட்றேன்
So with that note, I'm very glad to just thank the organizers and the session is open for questions.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for such an insightful and enriching talk on the foundation of IKS. Ma'am, we believe that your discussion on its historical perspectives, philosophical underpinning, and research methodologies gave us a deeper and more integrated understanding of the subject. Ma'am, the way you connected tradition with contemporary academic inquiry was truly inspiring. And ma'am, we are grateful for your time, clarity, and valuable insights. Ma'am, I just want to know when we talk about the history of IKS, due to the intervention of the British or colonial period, so the IKS had some interruptions, or it was disturbed. And so, how it is possible to integrate the IKS into the present day education and research without disturbing or without diluting their core principles, madam?
Now we have plans. So the earlier days we had the moral classes like the ethical classes. So those classes have been that is the main focus of this every day. So those classes will be incorporated from school level onwards, and they want to just take this knowledge wisdom into the curriculum. It will be incorporated slowly in that. That is what they are planning nowadays. The workshops for academicians, for teachers is being established.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's why ideas encourages to send proposals. Even last month it was a deadline
And recently, people started focusing on IKS. Recently, people started focusing on IKS, giving importance to IKS. And without IKS, there is no development at all. IKS is everywhere. We can find it everywhere.
has been mentioned. And the earlier days, ICSs are used to call for research proposals. They simply may just mention only the economic development, the equality, the technology, like that one. Nowadays, IKS, after the establishment of IKS, it has been mentioned IKS and artificial intelligence. Both have these are the two sides of a coin. So we know these things may really cause for this.
And dear participants, the forum is open for discussion now. So you can unmute your mic. கண்ணாடி போடாத கண்ணு வலிக்கும்.
knowledge, and it was eye-opening to me. Maybe two concepts like water tank, temple tanks, and how in the ancient times the temple was built ecologically based to meet the challenges. So all these things it was new for me, and it was an eye-opener for me. Thank you, ma'am, for your beautiful session.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, Nadu.
Yes, sir.
My question is, recent days, people used to follow some superstition, nice beliefs. These things
The voice is just so feeble. Can speak a little bit louder, or you can post the question in the chat box.
okay, ma'am, can you hear me?
Now it is fine. Yeah, now it is okay.
Ma'am, in ancient days, people were using some blind beliefs and superstition. When the Britishers came, they eradicated few of them. And nowadays, some blind beliefs are also going on. So, is this a part of IKS or not?
Very good question. At the same time, we believe we have started to speak about some of our customs have been eradicated in the colonial period. It is right, but from my just point of view, what I want to say is we have to prove that whether it is scientific or not. It may be, for example, in the ancient days, we have used to just set up altars and to do this pranayama and all. But that was slowly eradicated. Alright. So now we realize that we used to speak about this pranayama and other things, meditation. So I don't say that was entirely eradicated by the British people. But they supported to get eradicated.
கொஸ்டின் ஏதாச்சும் ஒன்றா கேட்கணும்.
We have to be very strong in keeping those concepts, and we have to we should have been preserved those concepts. We lost it. But
sir,
now we have
okay, ma'am.
initiated to promote it. But it is the duty of us to prove whether it is true or not. I can never say that you have to prove the ancient systems and ancient systems of scientific. It never gives such restriction. We have to take the step to search, and we can
அது யாருக்குமே உடம்பு சரியில்லாம தானே கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்காங்க.
no, it is wrong. We have every right to give an opinion about such. IAS never asked us to prove that everything is so just scientific. We have to find the scientific things from our culture. That is what they want.
Till now, I think IGS is just the mostly Tantra and Veda. But from your speech, IGS is really very everything. Hello, everyone. I know everything about the direction and what is the basics of IGS. Very simple, very insightful system. Thank you so much, Master.
Because many people just thinking that he is entirely about the Veda and Puranas and what this IGS thinks of. But it is not true. Okay, so now I hope you belong to Kuppuswamy department. Nowadays you are talking about this virtual learning and AR/VR tools. It is in the Purana. I hope you remember the scene of Ravana. Just he appears before Sita as Rama. So virtual reality speaks there. It has been specific. See, the Saya and Satya, Surya's wife, Saya and Satya. Then this cloning has been open. So we don't need to take up all those Puranas and taking all those things and proving all those things. What is just following in the list? So 45 days Teresa motivate just they improve their self-confidence and they improve their this concentration and they when they walk towards the temple, social cohesion will be there. So these are the things we have to find and document.
Thank you so much.
That is what. Since I'm really happy, is there any questions? I'm ready to just answer. One more thing I would like to say, doing researches on IKS, I can't say that I'm just so comfortable with IKS and I'm genius in IKS. I'm still learning what is what. So I wanted to share few of the things what I learned from my experience. That is what I have shared here. So if there is no questions, I'm much delighted to thank the organizer and Ms. Rupatika. Actually, it is an unexpected session. It was just actually allotted by one of my colleagues. As she couldn't join, I had to be here. And I'm very thankful for that. And it is really a wonderful session to join you all and sharing my views. Thank you so much for the time.
So much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Wonderful question, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Anybody else wants to raise any questions?
I think the session was clear, so no questions, madam. Thank you, ma'am. So, and dear participants, we have come to the close of the session, and I now invite Dr. H. Radhakrishnan, Assistant Professor of Electronics, to propose the vote of thanks. Sir, over to you, sir.
I would like to express my sincere gratitude
Thank you, sir, for your gratitude. So thank you so much, ma'am. And dear participants, the feedback link is posted in the chat box. Thank you all for joining the session. Thank you so much.